Taxation in Australia. Why pay tax? Paying tax in Australia is a social expectation and commitment. Paying tax enables the government to fund the infrastructure of this country, and that includes services such as the police force, the public service, roads, social support services such as Centrelink, the fire service, schools and universities, and also libraries. The types of taxes you pay in Australia include income tax, goods and services tax, miscellaneous taxes such as registration on your car, and also capital gains tax. How much tax do you pay? How much you pay really depends on how much you earn. As a general rule, the more you earn, the more you pay. With the income tax system, for example, we have a scaled system, which is adjusted from time to time by the government. If you have a job, this is usually deducted by your employer, and in many instances you won't even see it. If, however, you're self-employed, then you are responsible for paying the ATO yourself. If we look at how income tax is calculated as an example, we can see from this table that the more you earn, the more you pay. Goods and services tax, or GST as it's affectionately known, is collected by the federal government and is a tax that you pay on everything you buy, with some limited exceptions of 10%. For example, if you bought a $2 can of Coca-Cola, you'll pay 20 cents GST. If you purchase an $800 washing machine, you'll pay $80 GST. Miscellaneous taxes. There are a number of miscellaneous taxes that you pay in your everyday life in Australia that you're probably not even aware of. Some of these include an excise tax, some property tax, payroll taxes, capital gains tax. Capital gains tax is a tax you pay where you buy an asset and sell this at a later date for a profit. There's one important exclusion though. In the event that you sell your principal residence, which is the home in which you live in, at a profit, that is exempt from capital gains tax. The capital gain which you make is added to your taxable income and taxed at your marginal tax rate. Again, the more you earn, the more you pay. It's important to also note that if you have held an asset for longer than 12 months, the capital gains tax you will pay is halved. Tax returns. It's important to note that not everyone in Australia needs to lodge a tax return. Over the course of your life, there will be some years where you need to lodge a tax return and others where you don't. Whether or not you need to lodge a tax return will depend on a number of factors, including the amount and type of income you've received, your personal circumstances, and whether or not you've had any tax which has been withheld. But as a general rule, for most people, they need to fill in a tax return if they've received wages in the last 12 months. The purpose of a tax return is to record the money which you've made and ensure that you've paid the correct amount of tax throughout the year. If you have any questions, probably your best bet is to go to the Australian Taxation Office website and download a tax pack. They'll provide some guidelines for you in terms of what you need to do. If you need more information, there are a number of very useful websites, including www.fido.gov.au. This is a website which contains savings tips from the federal government, and also the Australian Taxation Office website, www.ato.gov.au.